Just the problem. Just the problems they were able to cause defensively. What were they doing that kind of gummed things up a little bit?
I think they had high level pressure on the ball, and I think that it caused us to get a lot of turnovers. And then for me, they were trying to front the post and bring in a lot of help in. And so I think we started out trying to run some post sets, but we couldn't throw it in for whatever reason. So our offense wasn't that great combined with the turnovers.
You guys responded really well to losses last year. Is there something about the experience of it to not panic but take some lessons from games like these?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're one of the top teams in the country. Obviously, like I said, we expect to win every game. That's the culture we built here. But we respect every team we play, and obviously, whoever's doing the rankings respects them as well. They're a really good team, and so yeah, we'll take a lot from this game.
Without giving away trade secrets, what was the key to having success against them a little bit more in the second half offensively, getting you the ball inside?
I think we went to more pick and roll stuff with me and Braden. Just trying to get that short roll, and instead of doing they just do such a good job of fronting the post and doing some other stuff that it was difficult to get it in there. And then once we started doing the pick and roll, it kind of opened things up for us. But in the second half, we couldn't get a stop, and so I think obviously our lead built there.
I know this team has kind of wanted to build its own identity. It's obviously been a while since you lost a game like this early in the season. How does the response to this then help you guys maybe establish that identity?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's the first loss for the freshmen, and even some of the older guys. I mean, it's our first non-conference loss. So it's a learning process. It's the beginning of the year. I think this has really helped shape who we are.
Shaka Smart's defense, now the third time you've gone up against them. Just it seems like they have bodies everywhere at all times. What's it like going up against that team?
Yeah, I mean, that's what he preaches. Obviously, he's a fabulous coach, fabulous, runs some fabulous stuff both offensively and defensively. But yeah, both times we played him, you kind of just have to, you got to play basketball, and it's, some other teams you can kind of scout a lot, and you know exactly what they're going to do, and you can scheme and you can do stuff like that. But he changes defense, whether it be man-to-man, run and jump, zones. He does so many different things that you kind of just have to play basketball and adjust on the fly.
Do you feel like, you talked about them fronting the post in the first half, do you feel like the team maybe settled for jump shots because of that, instead of trying to work the ball around and get you open?
Not really, no, because I also think that we got a lot, especially the first couple possessions, we got a lot of, great shots. Whether they were going in or not, as long as we're taking great shots, I'm fine with that. Coach kind of getting on me that, only shot one time in the first half. But we're always getting good shots. I don't really care if I shoot the ball too much. Obviously, if we're not doing great offensively, it's a different story. But I thought we got great shots for the most part. I think defensively, we just really got to get better and not, get the ball in the paint for them.
Against Alabama, you're down 6. Just what's the difference between mounting a comeback at home compared to being on a court here against Marquette, where you guys get up to 5 and then can't score?
Yeah. I mean, you said it. Just the entire momentum. You go from Mackey, probably the hardest place for an opponent to come in and play at, and the biggest advantage for us, to this is our first official road game against one of the best teams in the country. That also they brought everybody out for this game. So it's just such a big swing, and that's what's exciting about college basketball is you get those type of environments.
What can your young guys take from playing here and experiencing a loss, which you didn't have to do when you were a freshman?
Yeah, just get them ready early.
Yeah.
The Big Ten's going to be it's notoriously one of the most difficult conferences to play in, and it's going to be like that every other place we play in the Big Ten. So when you're a top-ranked team like we are, every environment that you go into is going to be a big one, and hopefully get them adjusted to it.